Greetings and welcome to Goldvorsorge, your expert for precious metals and high security storage. My name is Trinker, and some of you already know me from the first part. One headline chases the next: Corona, vaccinations, elections, uprising in the USA. There is chaos and confusion. People are unsettled and afraid of the future. That makes it all the more important to act responsibly on your own, ideally with gold and silver. Today I want to show you how easy it is to open a high-security storage account. It gives you incredible flexibility combined with the highest level of security. But before that, I would like to discuss some important special features of high-security storage with you. We are 100% independent from banks. That means there are no obligations to any bank. You might be asking yourself, why is that so important? Right now, the money printing presses are running at full speed. But the era of free money will eventually come to an end. And then interest rates will rise sharply. So when interest rates shoot up, indebted companies become dependent on the banks and have to do whatever the banks dictate to them. In contrast, we are debt-free and will always remain so. There are no bank loans, not even a leasing contract. That brings me to the next important point. We do it just like you do. We don't want money, we only want gold. That means as soon as someone gives us money, we will get rid of it as quickly as possible, because we only want to own gold. That is why we have arranged with all manufacturers that any money we receive is immediately converted back into gold and silver. Because once again, we are not trading to earn money, but to own gold. And moving right on to the next GVS special feature. Everything stored at our storage company is always entirely customer property. Other companies always have to distinguish between their own assets and customer assets, in other words, special assets. With us, it is even safer because everything is customer property. And everything is presented much more clearly than anyone else does. Usually the trading company is always also the storage company. But we have improved on that. We have separated the storage company from the trading company. This gives you, as a storage customer, the highest possible level of security. We also have trading companies in many different countries. But we have separated them from each other. A pure storage company that operates internationally and exclusively provides storage services. Our storage company therefore has no trading risk. Many people also often ask me whether the storage company can go bankrupt or insolvent. No, that's impossible. Because the storage company only offers storage space. And if the rents increase, that is simply passed on. In other words, there is no risk, not even for you, if you store your goods with our warehouse company, because all they do is store products. Every trading company carries a trading risk. That is completely out of the question for them here. Trading companies are also frequently and regularly audited by the authorities, because they naturally expect additional profits from the high trading volumes. That's what it's always called. Follow-up examination. This is standard practice at all large companies. However, the GVS warehouse company is uninteresting to the authorities because only storage takes place and no trading occurs. This gives you the highest possible level of security with the strictest confidentiality. No one but you receives any information. And now we come to the topic of authenticity verification, a very important topic. We've been involved in trading gold and silver since 2003. And believe me, we've seen and encountered every kind of forgery. We always want 100% certainty. And that's why we always check everything for authenticity. This is very important because there are already highly professional counterfeits that use tungsten and gold plating. Finally, let's talk about insurance. This is also a current topic. Right now, there are again many customers who are filing complaints everywhere because their safe deposit boxes were not adequately insured. With us, however, your items are always listed in detail in the storage contract. This means that everything is always precisely documented. When, where, what goes in and out. Not only is authenticity checked, but everything is also inspected and documented for insurance purposes. This is all the more important because only in this way can it be guaranteed 100% that everything is insured up to the limit. The storage company conducts a complete inventory check twice a year. This means that all stored items are checked for accuracy and completeness, and a report is made available that is easy for everyone to access and understand. Of course, every customer also has the option to request an individual report if desired. Now you may be asking yourself, how do I get access to such a storage facility? It's very simple. There are a few different ways to set it up. First option, you simply send us your information by email and we will handle everything for you in writing and then send you everything, including the confirmation with your storage number back to you. Just sign this and send it back to us. Second option, you simply send everything to us by mail. Third option, you go to our webshop at www.goldvorsorge.8 and navigate to the storage menu. There you will find a blank storage contract as well as our general terms and conditions, the so-called GTCs. Simply print out this storage contract, fill it in and send it back to me by mail or email. Now for option 4, just give me a call. We handle everything together, set everything up over the phone, and you will also receive the storage number from me. And option 5 for today, simply place an order. At the end of the ordering process, there is a menu item. I want a new storage. You just indicate that there. You can make a regular bank transfer. And after the payment confirmation, I will get in touch with you. And then we will assign the storage number for you depending on what is most practical and easiest for you. And if you already have precious metals, that's no problem with us. With the storage contract, you can of course buy gold and silver at any time, anywhere, from any company, and then store or withdraw them with us just as you wish. In any case, everything will be thoroughly checked and documented by us and then confirmed for you in writing. Or we can simply pick up the items from you. Well, that was a lot of information for you again. I hope you enjoyed it. I already have some ideas for part 3 and I hope we'll see each other again then. Until then, I wish you all the best. Stay healthy. Goodbye and see you soon.